morning.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to Wicked Wednesday on Wicked Paranormal Radio.
Yeah, it's
Here we are.
Wickedly Wednesday.
And I'm sorry I'm not wearing black.
You kind of are.
I mean, I'm wearing black shorts, but in reality, my shirt is like navy. It's dark navy, but it's funny. It says "Don't be a dick," so I like that.
Yeah, especially coming from
Yeah, Moby says
Don't Be a Dick.
"Don't be a dick."
I have my Waverly shirt on.
Oh, look at you.
I got my red, white, and blue shirt on
Cool.
Fancy.
to match my hat.
Love it.
Love it, love it.
All right, kids. Well, let's start at the top because it's been a minute. How was everybody's 4th of July?
Go ahead, DJ.
Crickets? My God. Don't everybody talk at once, okay? Because I don't want to brag about mine. And then everybody's like, oh, well, I just...
What do we brag? Wait a minute. What are we bragging about?
What did 4th of July? How was everybody's 4th of July?
Oh, mine was good. We were here at Raylene's.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Yeah, she made it through.
Did you have fireworks? Did y'all have a cookout? What'd you do?
Well, I cooked out, and we did have fireworks. We had a bonfire.
Fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And my dog survived too.
Yeah. That's...
I know that, like, I'm trying to share this on the line.
On the line?
On the interwebs. I sound like I'm like 90. Oh my God, Amy, keep your shit together. So, okay, what did you cook? Did you say? And I missed it because I'm trying to share the show.
She said she cooked out.
Oh, she didn't say. Okay, I didn't miss the food.
Hot dogs and hamburgers.
Perfect.
Okay, I keep going in.
Kevin, what did you do?
I did absolutely nothing.
Well,
I didn't do a thing.
goodness.
Great.
I got on the couch and my dog jumped up because she was not enjoying the day, and she laid on my lap for the whole night. So
Okay.
it was a night for the dog. So
Sorry, I was trying to share.
so yeah, just laid there and watched TV and stuff. So I think we had pizza or something. I don't know. It was just a relaxing day. It's been a rough couple weeks, so it was just like, something, I don't really feel like, I want to do as little as possible. And then when I saw how Ray reacted to everything, I'm like, I'm kind of glad we didn't try to do something. I mean, she wasn't like a panicked dog, but she was definitely not comfortable. And so I'm like, just come here. And she got up there.
Yeah,
And just laid
Venus
on my lap.
prior to 4th of July was like freaking out in town, in Manchester where I live. But I mean, we came out here to Raylene's and they had fireworks all around us. And she was pretty calm about it.
Yeah, there was some firework. I've never heard a firework as loud as some of the fireworks I heard this year. To where you could tell they were a block and a half, 2 blocks distance-wise away, and it would still shake the house.
Like this guy.
Like
That's dynamite.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
What are you doing?
And every time that would go off, she would jump. And then there was one that wasn't as loud, and it was like a different pitch. It was like a higher pitched one, and that one would just drive her crazy, to where she would jump every time. And so she had enough of it, so she climbed up on my lap, and that's where we stayed. So
Who's that behind you, Amy?
That's Fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
That's Paranormal Cat if you follow him on Facebook.
Oh, kind of like my dog.
He's Paranormal. He's Paranormal Cat. He has his own page. He's fancy.
Yes.
Like Applebee's.
Well, speaking of fancy, since you think you're going to be bragging about your 4th.
I am a little tan, aren't I? Look at my tan. Anyway. And I'm wearing this shirt that says "Don't be a dick," and here I
Yeah,
sit
here
being
you
the
are being
There
biggest
she is,
dick
being a
in
dick.
town.
Yeah.
Hey,
Stop being a
Stop
dick,
being a
Amy.
dick. I'm trying. I'm trying. I just think Kevin spit his drink out of his nose. Okay, so I was in North Carolina with my fiance, and we got to see like hold that thought.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Dinner's here.
Dinner, what are we having?
Some pizzas.
Oh.
Oh.
We did pizza too.
Did you? Yeah, we just ran out of time and had to order it.
I gotta get it fixed.
Oh, look at that. I can see better.
Hey, wow. Oh, no, I can't. So I was going to try it, but
Oh, no, I got glasses on.
She didn't say that, but she.
There.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's wild. You can't see them with your hat on.
They're invisible. They're ghost glasses.
Invisible. Yeah, really.
They're my ghost glasses.
Mine blend in with my beard.
That's kind of like your ghost hair.
Yeah, yeah. It's long, though. It needs to be cut.
Mine too.
Yeah. It's no longer holding a curl, so it's time to get rid of it. But
You got Raylene laughing on that one.
it's bad when this hair is like a
Show it off.
whole lot longer than.
Okay. So if y'all get to the North Carolina coast, get you a Bogue Sound watermelon.
Get us a what?
A Bogue Sound watermelon.
Okay.
They are delicious.
The sweetest watermelons in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one of those. I don't know if it was from North Carolina, but we had one.
I haven't had watermelon yet this year.
And everybody said, oh, it's so sweet. So I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, maybe.
I know Venus liked it.
They're
Yeah.
sweet. They're really sweet. Now they have some that are seedless too, but the lady at the farmer's market told me that they're not as sweet. And I'm sorry,
Yeah.
my fiance probably told me that too, and she's gonna correct me, but I don't know that she's listening, so she won't know. But it's okay. Anyway, so we did fireworks. They were set up. There's a farm behind her house, and they were set up. Some were out in the farm. They had permission from the farmer, and some in the yard were set up, and they were controlled by an iPad. Genius, right?
Wow.
Genius.
Yeah.
So for like 2 days, they're in the garage, and I didn't have to get up so early those days. But yeah, so they were in the garage building these holders for these, and it was amazing. Like, well, they put the big one, I think, was further out in the farm, and I think that it was supposed to be like the finale. Well, something happened. So somebody in a different neighborhood apparently was on the same freak, which was close up, backed up to said farm, right? So not that far. Like we could see where they were. Their iPad must have set off
The
our
finale.
fireworks. So the finale went off first, and somebody was still over there. Like it didn't like it was a little scary at one point at first, but yeah, so that one got set off first, but it was amazing. And so my fiance has friends that live on the island, a different island, and could see the fireworks. And yeah, they were really cool. Like you could actually at one point I think it was like raining on me. That's how close they were. And you got the wind coming off the ocean too. Right behind there is the ocean. Right on the other side of the farm is the ocean. So you have that breeze coming through there. So yeah, you're getting a little bit of shrapnel.
Right.
But it was
Debris.
a little debris.
Well, that's kind of like here.
But it was
We had, let's see.
100% worth it. It beautiful.
We had Goffstown, New Boston, and Ware shooting off their fireworks, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and I'm like, is it snowing?
Now,
All the ashes comes down.
Yeah.
Did you see my sticker? Burn bridges, not witches.
Oh.
Heather gave
Yeah,
me
that's
that.
a statement.
Heather gave me that. Yep.
Yep.
Burn bridges, not witches.
Yeah. No, it's frowned upon.
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't burn those witches.
So, I have to say, I've become sort of like a nomad on the weekends. I'm just like in different places. There's some driving issues that go on in North Carolina that. If you've ever ridden with me or ever been on the phone with me when I'm in the car, you know. So, and don't put your small children in there if you don't want them to learn any bad words.
They will.
Because they will.
Mhm.
And mine did. Whoopsie. So they don't use their turn signal very often.
Oh yeah.
And they just made it okay to have to-go drinks. And there's a lot of people drinking on the islands and at
They
the
made it
beach.
okay to
You
have
think
to
about
go
how
drink,
much,
like in your car or.
What the heck are they
How the
drinking?
hell are you going to get them there if they ain't in your car?
What are you drinking now?
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to drink them, but I think they're supposed to be covered. Like that, I won't talk about where.
Oh, you're talking about alcohol to go drink.
Yes.
Oh, they did those here back when COVID first started.
Well, they did here too, but
And you can't do it now.
Carolina. Because they don't use turn signals. Well, they don't use turn signals.
That's why they're too drunk.
Yeah.
And
I think I flipped it on.
I had some things kind of scary that I want to talk about, just in case any women are listening that sometimes travel by themselves alone. But I was leaving to come back home here, and I had I had to stop at the farmer's market and get a watermelon and blah blah blah.
Get a watermelon.
I'm just looking at the cat.
Oh. I thought there was like, I don't know, somebody walking up to the house. Like, I'm like.
No, you would see that.
Well, I really could see it if I looked at the TV, but just to see the reflection. But, no, and so as I was leaving, and it's probably like 9 something in the morning, okay? I'm leaving, and a man pulls up next to me in a white van.
In a white van? Did it have windows?
Like I'm retelling the story today to Barbara on the phone while I'm at Kroger, and I'm like, she's like, was it a white van? I'm like, yeah. She's like, did it have blacked out windows? I'm like, yeah. It's just like. Anyway, so this guy.
You were really uncomfortable until you saw the free candy sign.
And then I was like, hell yeah, who doesn't want free candy? I mean, you could throw a free Red Bull sign on there and I'd be like, hi.
Yeah,
As long as you got watermelon and it's not
first.
the sugar-free one. Don't give me no sugar-free watermelon. That one tastes... Anyway, so he pulls up and I look over and he's like looking at me and he's like telling me to roll my window down. I'm like,
Oh boy.
So
You did okay.
So I cracked my window. Yeah, I mean, it was like in the morning. Like it wasn't like it was like 1 o'clock at night, and I was like in the ghetto.
Way before
time.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
You're safe
it's
up
fine.
into at least 11.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you roll the window down?
After lunch, it's questionable, but
You did?
So I'm at a stoplight, so I like roll my window down, and there's people behind me, and there's somebody over here on the other side of me in the turn lane, right? So I roll my window down. I'm like, "Can I help you?" Now I thought, because I'm riding around with those magnets on my car, so I thought.
Yeah, ghost.
You got a ghost story. I got a bumper sticker. I got magnets for a store ghost on the side, right? So I'm like, okay, he's got a ghost question, right? So, I'm used to that. So I roll the window down. I'm like, hey. He said, ma'am, do you know that both your taillights are out? What? Really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, the bar at the top is still working, which is, and he was like, but
Back
your back
window.
tail lights aren't working. He said, you should probably pull over and check that out.
No, thank you.
I was like,
I wait for the
that's
cop to
weird
stop me.
for both of them to go out at the same time. How weird. And I said, okay, thank you, and at this time it didn't I was sad that I was leaving. I have anxiety because it's a 7.5 hour drive. It was all those things. And so I thought, I didn't think twice about it until I noticed that he was following me. And then I was like, well, maybe he's just a nice gentleman, and he has he has daughters or a wife, and he would hope that somebody would. So he followed me, and I guess, and at one point, so I text Barbara, and I was like, "Are you in a meeting?" And she was like, "No," and she called me. Well, I couldn't answer her at that first time, is because the man was talking to me. But I had called her prior to that. Well, then I called her back when I left. I said, both my taillights are out. And I'm like freaking out. And she's like, okay, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't think my taillights are out. That just seems weird to me. But okay, I said, I'll try to check it. I said, you know what? I'll turn my headlights on. So at least my runner lights will be on, right? So you can see me. I mean, I drive a bitch beige car. Like, you can't fucking miss it.
Bitch beige.
But
I love bitch beige.
like, you can't fucking miss it. It's bitch beige and it has ghost stickers all over it. You can't miss it. So I'm like, I pull up and I notice I switched lanes because I was going to go stop at the gas station, get a Red Bull and get some gas so I could get on my way, right?
Fix those tail lights.
He watched me get over, and he started to get over, and then he saw me turn into the Circle K, and he was like, okay, and he kept going. And so I knew my headlights were working, and I knew my runner lights were on in the back. Now, obviously, how the fuck do you check your, like,
Back
everybody's like,
window.
pull over and check it. Well,
You can't without pushing on the brake.
on it. I mean, what? I don't have any. So, anyways, I didn't even. But the whole time I'm driving back to Atlanta, I'm stuck in Atlanta rush hour traffic. It's like 4:50, and I'm hitting downtown, coming off of I-20, and I'm like, shit. And here I am with no brake lights. Weird that nobody hit me in rush hour traffic in Atlanta.
Have you checked them since?
Yeah, my son checked them.
Did they work?
And yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the only time your brake lights come on is when you put your brakes on.
Now you can, because I've done this.
You back up towards something.
Yeah, if you back up like in a strip shopping center where all the fronts are glass and you back up, then when you hit your brakes, you can see them come on.
You look in the rearview mirror.
All right.
Without getting out. But that's flipping creepy.
Isn't it?
Wow.
They'd have kidnapped her. They'd have gave her back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never would have put up with it.
The minute they didn't have snacks.
Oh, this was a mistake. Get out.
And actually giving you candy just so you
yeah,
left.
just shut up. Just shut up. Here's
Look,
some
lady,
candy.
we'll get you candy.
Shut
Just
up.
leave.
Like, oh, are you sure you don't have any paranormal equipment in here?
I'm upset. I don't have ghost
Where are the
stickers.
snacks?
I want ghost stickers.
Okay, we'll get you some.
Yeah?
I don't have any ghost stickers.
Well, you definitely need some.
They're cool too.
Yeah. So
So-
I escaped being sold into trafficking, or whatever, being hacked into pieces by some man in a white van. Why are they always in a white van?
They gotta
That's
get the
just-
stereotype up.
White must be
It's
cheap.
their motto.
Mhm.
So I
Yep,
didn't, yeah. But, yeah, that was an interesting time for me.
Yeah, and you lived through it.
I did.
Wow.
As I always do. Surprisingly enough. I'm like, well, I missed that one, didn't I? Look at that. Huh. The universe is like, she rolled her window down.
What are we gonna do now?
But like,
Can I help you?
this is like this like peaceful, like quiet little town, like with the Piggly Wiggly and the Dollar Tree, and you have and there's the best burrito place there. Anyway, so but it's you don't get that vibe. Like you have to.
That's where they go, the little town.
Like I loaded my car up the night before I left and forgot to lock it, and I had like pretty much everything of all value in there, and I'm just like, yeah, don't follow me for more tips, kids. Don't lock your car. Make sure you lock your car. That one, just babe bug, babe bug. Keep it moving, sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not petting you. Keep going.
Keep going. She won't leave.
So you guys doing a shot tonight?
Mm-hmm. Kevin made us a shot.
What do you got?
We have to go pour it. Do you want
No?
Babe bug, come on.
Oh,
Treats.
I got something easy.
Babe bug, treats.
Yeah, mine is from when on the Marietta Square is now a bar/distillery called Red Hair.
Okay.
Back in the mid '90s, it was a bar, actually more of a nightclub called Water Street. And their signature drink was a shot that they called a week at the beach. And I haven't made it in, 20 years or more. So I stopped and got, I stopped and got all the ingredients on the way here. And it's vodka, peach schnapps, apple schnapps, orange juice, and cranberry juice.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely yummy. And so I tried to make it. It's not 100% perfect, and I'm gonna have to play with it to figure out the. But
This could sound kind of sounds a little like Raylene's favorite drink, which is called what the heck is it called? A silly goose.
a Philly goose,
Silly.
goose. Yeah, and it's a lot like a Sex on the Beach.
Oh, Jesus. I'll be giving that to Amy.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the boobs.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to
Boobs.
boobs.
Well,
They're covered.
all I got is
They can't be censored. There's no nipples.
I got root beer moonshine.
There is.
Are there nipples?
So root beer moonshine it is.
What is it?
Root beer.
Root beer moonshine.
Who makes it?
Raylene, who makes the moonshine?
It's not leaking.
I don't think she is.
Well, ask her when she comes back around.
I think it's what the heck it's called.
God, we got a bunch.
I think it's Tennessee.
Is it Old Smoky?
Yes.
Perfect. Love Old Smoky. Old Smoky, their caramel, salted caramel.
hmm
Yum. All right.
Ready?
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Happy Wicked Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty damn close, though.
That stuff's too easy. You get addicted to that.
This is the same way. Where
Yum.
you think you can just keep drinking it.
Yeah. Until then you're like,
Whoa!
What the hell just happened?
Yeah.
I'm watching this guy on TikTok.
We'll find out because there's still that much left.
Well, you keep shotting it.
Listen.
Update.
I
Yeah.
watched this guy on TikTok,
We can
and
just do it like that if
the
you
Taco Bells in Nashville. Have,
What?
yeah,
They have what?
Liquor.
liquor.
Huh?
Taco Bell.
That's what I said.
So give me a
It's just like
$5
how,
value box and
I-
a margarita.
yeah, just like now at the crack,
Uh-huh.
you can get liquor at the crack now.
Yeah, yeah. That's where we like to go for like Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, because you can have like
Yeah,
mimosas
but we were in there
at
and
the
it's like
crack.
there goes a beer.
It was the weirdest thing when it started happening because before that, that's where all the church people would go to church on Sunday, and all the
Excuse me.
travelers, and now you can go in there and have you a drink
Have you a drink?
in the Cracker Barrel. We like to keep it like that in the South. We parade our crazy on the front porch and make them a cocktail. That's what we do here in the South.
That's quite refreshing.
Excuse me again.
Bless you.
I think I'm allergic to the root beer.
Oh no.
Oh no. Here, have some of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can wash it down with us.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Water.
Yeah, water.
Oh, okay.
According.
Let's see. Hillbarb says she was going to a human trafficking by a non-turn signal freak in white.
That whole conversation we had that one day. Where were we on our way to? Harriman?
Probably.
I love
Way
it.
back. I don't know, from one of our adventures. And maybe we're on our way back from Kentucky. And I was like, so, hold on. Because, sometimes I pull some philosophical shit out of my ass to talk about on a road trip. I'm like, hold on.
I love it, Barb.
Yeah. Traveling with me is entertaining. And you make it a whole concert. I mean, that's the one thing about when
Beach balls bouncing in the car.
Yeah, when I do travel by myself, it's rough
Sorry.
You
because
want
I
to say
have to
more,
play.
you light a lighter.
Yeah, but I have to play DJ. I have to do drums, guitar, and sing when I'm by myself on a road trip.
Oh, you gotta do it
Oh,
all.
Lord.
Well, who else is going to do it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Well, if I'm with you, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if you're by yourself, you got to perform all the parts.
Yeah, you got to play them air drums, air guitar.
Everything, all of it.
all of it.
Uh-huh.
I forget where we were. There's no telling.
I feel like we were coming back from somewhere, but we could have been on our way there. But I feel like we were on that road where we've seen the
Where there was a glitch in the Matrix,
yeah.
and then nothing alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you may not know that. I mean, I know you've heard the part about going to Harriman,
Yeah.
where we all of a sudden realized we hadn't seen anything alive. Now, I mean trees and shit, but there were no animals. We're going past farm after farm after farm after
We were
farm.
going to meet Shannon. Shannon's group was there that night,
Yep.
but we were going to help. We helped Heather.
Yep. And
Yeah.
and we had gone, man, it was like 15, 20 minutes before we even brought it up. Without seeing anything alive. And then once we brought it up, it made it spooky. And
we both put it away, kind of like, okay, maybe this isn't really happening.
and then we
I
brought
thought,
it
he's
up.
gonna think I'm crazy if I'm like,
And we probably drove another, 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
yeah.
Before we ever saw anything outside other than, like, plants. And then it was like cows that didn't look real.
Like they weren't moving.
Cows
Like,
that didn't.
their tails didn't
It was
swish.
it was like
Their
aliens
ears
came down. I mean,
didn't move. It was like everything was frozen.
we were laughing, saying aliens came down, stole everything, and they just put like cardboard cutouts of cows
Yeah.
in the
And then to top it off, it was the bird.
bird. But that was right before.
That was the beginning of the.
That was the beginning of the weirdness. So
glitch.
what set up everything being like ungodly weird was we're crested kind of a hill, and then it flattened out, and you can see where the trees come down on both sides of the road.
You can see a head, like you're.
It was not a head.
No, because nobody was alive. So but you could see the road.
Yeah, and for a long way.
Yeah.
And at the end of this tree line, there was a bird. I'm like reaching up out of frame, but there was a bird up on my side of the car, up over the trees.
Don't go in there. Why would you go in there?
And you look up and you see a bird, and then you kind of
Thank
look
you.
away, and then I look back, and the bird was still in the same spot with its wings out, of course, just
Sounds
sitting
like
there.
some Silent Hill shit.
It wasn't moving,
It didn't move at all
but it wasn't flapping like it was hovering. It was like stuck,
in this one spot, right in the
and
middle.
it was stuck enough that when you look back, you're like, "Oh wait, that bird's not moving." We got to it and drove past it and was like looking up at this bird that wasn't moving. And I look at her and we're like, you saw that, right?
I think you guys were in some other dimension.
So weird.
It was so weird because it was not moving. And then we came across this area where there was like nothing alive. And so between the two, we were like starting to get pretty freaked out.
Yeah, like I was like thinking. I was starting to count in my head. I know he's the prepper, so I knew we had what we needed. I knew that I had packed enough snacks for the both of us. That is that when I got the cheese? That was weird. Remember, we stopped at a gas station. I was like, you know what, I want some cheese, and we had crackers
we
and
had
cheese.
cheese and crackers,
yeah.
yeah.
So we had snacks. So we all know
And I
if you
had
travel with
meals
me,
and-
there's going to be snacks.
And I have shelter and all
Right,
that
and
shit,
he's got
so-
that. I knew I had my my life straws always in my. I have
Yeah.
one in my.
Well, see, we'll all be good.
So we knew we
He's
would
got
be
the stuff.
okay.
He's got the stuff to house us. You got the food, and I got the weapons to protect it.
And no phone signal.
Yeah, and no phone
Who
signal.
cares?
No, but like we were. That's what all of it was like. There was no GPS signal. We had no GPS. We had nothing, and there was no.
Well, there's
cars.
probably not any GPS in a different dimension.
No, and we didn't even meet a car for like 30 minutes. And
And what part of Tennessee was this? Because I don't want to go there.
Yep, and
We were cutting across from Knoxville.
yeah, and because we were in Tennessee, I didn't have my
And
pistol.
I go that way every time. And I've gone by myself the same way.
No glitches though.
No glitches.
Eh?
One time
Well, you want to talk about
because
you want to talk about glitches?
I know that at a certain point I lose signal. I have also learned that prior to knowing where I'm gonna hit that dry spot, you know how you can go on your GPS and push and it will give you the directions like a pull down kind of thing. I screenshot it.
Yeah. Wow. Look at
Yes,
you.
because I know that at that point I'm gonna lose it, and I've done it before where I didn't have signal, and then I get a little, and I get a little panicky, and I don't know where to turn, and I'm like, shit, did I miss my turn? I'm gonna get lost. People are gonna eat my face off. Children of the corn are gonna come out, and like I'm like, Jesus, but none of that happened. Now I've learned. Take a screenshot of it if you know you're gonna lose signal. So, next time you go to
Amy, that does happen when you're in the mountains.
and
Happens a lot here.
It's smart to screenshot it prior to it so you have it in your photos so that if you do lose your signal, you're not
You
completely
still know where you're
lost.
going.
So I did teach people something tonight.
Wow, look at you.
I know. So do follow me for some tips. Not all of them, because not all of them are
But you want to talk some weird stuff, okay?
Okay.
What was it? Just before the 4th of July, a friend of mine contacted me and she said,
What's this?
could you come and check out my house? My 2.5-year-old son is talking to a little girl and he told me she hides from me. And I'm like, sure, okay. So we set it up and I went to this old farmhouse.
More than me
And, went through, I asked the little boy, I said, is it okay if I talk to your son? She said, sure. And so I asked him, I said, can you show me where the little girl is, Bentley? He said, yep. And he took me up, up the stairs to this room where this child's supposed to be. And I said, is she here? And he says, no. So we got out the equipment and one of the machines said basement. So I said, you guys got a basement here, right? She says, yeah. So I went down in the basement. I had my infrared camera. and I'm in, I'm in the dark, but I'm shooting, with the camera, and I look over in this one area, and I literally see a face, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not pulling the trigger on the infrared camera, so I did, okay, and I did get something in the corner, but I'm leaving in the basement now, and I turn around because I feel something behind me, and I snap another picture with my, infrared camera. Went up the stairs, looking through the footage, because I have it saved on a SD card on the camera. And I show the homeowner what I got. And I said, when I pull it up on my computer, it'll look better. I get it home and I pull out the card and stick it in my computer. There's nothing on the SD card. It's
Really?
gone.
Nothing.
It's completely gone. But it was there because I went to the card.
Right.
I looked at the card. We seen the face in the little cubby hole. And then when I took the picture of what was behind me, going back up the stairs, even Raylene seen there were three apparitions behind me in that doorway. But it was gone. So now I have to go back again. I told the lady, I said, I want to come back again.
Yeah.
She says,
Yeah.
that's fine. Sorry, we're getting some feedback over there.
From the peanut gallery.
Yeah, well,
This is the
Mr. Cameron, he walked in.
You said you act like I just told you you were getting sold into sex. And I'm like, what? And
Whoop.
Sorry, we're our own peanut gallery over here. So it's
Okay.
the shots without hitting the pizza they got here, I think.
Yeah.
You guys better eat the pizza.
Go get pizza.
Go get pizza?
In the crowd, yeah.
Go get your stuff. I heard that.
Okay. So yeah, so when I was in North Carolina,
Yep.
we were having our engagement pictures taken. So one of the places that we chose to have our pictures taken was at well, okay, I say we, but it was me. I chose it. Let's be honest. We all know it was me. To go to the Rum Barrel Girls graveyard to have the pictures taken.
Mm-hmm.
And they turned out really fun. A lot of them are really fun. A lot of them
Haven't seen any yet.
I will send you some because there's a couple I want you to look at because there's some light that comes through, and we all know I'm not all about that because I know the sun was coming through. It could be that, but one of them turned out really cool because it's like we're standing, but there's this light that kind of arcs. And behind us is graves, obviously. In front of us is graves, and yeah. So that was interesting. So I'll send you a couple of those. I want you to
Want to see them?
give me your opinion on.
Okay.
But yeah. Other than that, I mean, a lot of them are cool and they're fun and they're very much us because we all know I'm a little bit extra. And,
Just a little.
yeah, and so I know a lot of people probably go, I think it's really weird that you wanted to have pictures taken, your engagement pictures taken in a cemetery. I don't find anything weird about that. However, I am going to not mention names.
Wow.
Wow.
You're making progress.
Christy.
I'm a big girl.
So
I'm not going to mention any names, but I am going to mention something that I have heard in person and also seen on the TikTok. Same person saying the same thing. And I don't agree with this. And I would like to know. I know Kevin and I have discussed this multiple times.
Oh, no.
Yes. But I would like to have your opinion, TJ.
I'm old. You don't want my opinion.
Shut up and listen.
Wow.
So
Wow, I'm dead. Jesus.
y'all should pray for Barbara. Anyway,
Barbara, I'm praying for you wherever you are, dear.
okay, so do this person says that there are no human spirits
Oh,
inhabiting
wow.
inhabiting cemeteries.
Okay.
That only the demonic are in the cemeteries.
Oh, my God. I just recently went through this. Was talking to Raylene earlier about demonic spirits in the cemetery.
Is that you?
And the reason I say this, we all know that cemeteries are hollow ground.
Man,
Howard, I
you're
mean,
taking
outside.
words out of my mouth. Mm-hmm.
Outside, yes. Inside, no. It ain't happening. People don't use this.
Yep.
They don't have a clue.
No. And because this person has some note.
Notoriety,
Is
kind
that
of.
the right? Yeah,
It's the
I
right
was
word,
pulling at it. It is the right word, but anyway, they have some notoriety in this. People follow them
Oh,
and their
Lord.
opinion without doing any kind of research.
Exactly.
So we're taking somebody that you think is a know-all because they have, we'll say for example, been on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So have I, but I don't know them.
No,
Just most of it.
but like you know what I mean, like, and people are just blindly following
Mm-hmm.
what this person
Exactly.
says, and it's not true.
No, it's not. And I don't know if you guys know, my website got totally, it was gone. It just got erased by the server.
Uh,
So I'm working on my new website. Okay. And so one of the blogs I'm going to have is on exactly what we're talking about right now, because people just don't get it.
uh-uh.
You got hollow ground in the cemetery. You're not going to have something demonic in there. It can't go in there.
No.
I mean, think of all the time, all the burials. You have priests in there. You have reverends. They're all saying prayers to protect the people in there. And you're going to have something demonic in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the
No.
comments that I was reading on, because I go to the comments about everything.
Yes.
The comics.
Comments.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Was it my accent? Comments.
Yeah, it was your accent.
Comments. That I always go for that, even when I'm buying something on Amazon, right? And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they are spectacular. I found one today that was perfect that on Amazon actually, because it's Prime Week. Anyway, sidebar. ADD.
Squirrel.
It's okay.
Shiny. Anyway, so I went to the comments and they were all like, "Oh yeah, you're so right. You're so right." And I'm like, "What? Why do you think that this person is correct?" And somebody said, "Why would anyone go back to hang out where their body was buried?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I have
here's
several
my
arguments
opinion.
for
I
that.
do too. Mine is going to be that think about the energy dump basically that was done at that
Oh,
burial.
great.
Mm-hmm.
That's an energy dump from good. Maybe somebody was happy, maybe somebody was sad. Everybody's crying. Some people are like, and other people are like, who knows? But that energy dump that is trapped right there at that specific point in time may cause the deceased person to come back. First of all, to comfort. And maybe, if it's me and I know that somebody's there being a dick, I'm going to be like, hold on, I'm going to do something. Wait for it. Wait for it. Because I am. But, you know what I mean? Like, I think that there's too much put into. No, it's an energy dump. And so maybe it's not an active energy, maybe it's a residual energy of some sort that at least stays there. And I would like to think that when I go, and my daughter is not buried in her memorial in the crematory garden. She's not
Mm-hmm.
there. Um, a bit of her is there, but but she's not there. She's over here. But I would like to think that when I go there, and I do go there sometimes I sit and eat a happy meal and just have lunch with her. And sometimes I sit there and cry because I'm having a bad day. I know that my
Right.
son goes there when he wants to talk to her. And so I think that, I don't think that we're sitting out there talking to demons.
Mm-mm. No.
I'm feeding ducks and talking to my child.
Yeah.
And whether she's with me or not, I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. And do I think all the demons are like, oh, hey girl, hey. And they all just roll up in a van, a white van, and go, you know what, your tail lights are out. No, I don't think they do that.
And I'm sorry, I believe the spirit can go anywhere they want, whether it be in that cemetery, whether it be sitting beside you and Kevin right now,
Right.
or right beside me, Angel, right beside me. They can go anywhere they want because love, okay, love, it can travel between here and there back here. Nothing can keep love from coming back.
No. So why would they stay away from the cemetery if you're out there visiting? And they just
Exactly.
open the door for all the demons to come in. No, bullshit.
Yeah, and the argument that was presented, I mean, it was quick and to the point, was there's no attachment to that body anymore. And
No, but their energy is still here.
but and Amy's point's one I hadn't thought of, and I think is very valid. Um, but there's points that I have thought of on this, and one is, how many times have you driven by an old house when you're I grew up in I was born in Winston Salem, North Carolina, and then we moved to Roanoke, Virginia, and every not couple years, but every 5 or 10 years, we'll drive by the house in Roanoke.
Right.
So I'm not attached to that house, but we still drive by it just to see it. So that
Exactly.
there's
Because a part of your life is placed there.
yeah. But if you house something your entire life, why would you not go back and visit it?
Exactly.
And if for nothing else, then to see if you're going to run across somebody that cares.
Exactly.
Another viewpoint is, and this is one that I thought of back, this has probably been 20 years. Back in the old days.
Yeah, back in the old days.
Yeah, when we were contacted by a church to investigate their cemetery. And I started thinking about the activity that we were having, and I am in no means bashing sects of the Christian religion. I'm just stating a viewpoint, a theory.
Right.
If someone, because I started noticing that we were investigating a lot of Baptist cemeteries, and I have no problem with the Baptist church. I'm not knocking anything here.
The Baptists don't really like me.
Yeah, But in their viewpoint about the spirit stays with the body until the second coming. So
Awkward.
if that doesn't necessarily happen that way, I don't know the way it happens. I'm saying if it doesn't,
What, the second coming?
no, the body staying and spirit staying together. So because in my viewpoint, when you die, you go to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Doesn't
And
mean you can't come back.
yeah, yeah. But in certain circumstances, there are cases where you die and it wasn't like this process where off you go to heaven. And that creates like this period of not being alive and not being in heaven yet.
And I think that that can happen when it's something tragic.
Yeah, I think
Whether
it can
it's a
happen no
murder
matter what.
or
but yeah.
suicide or something.
Well, in cases where they don't know they're dead, things like that.
Right.
But so if somebody who is devoutly Baptist passes and it doesn't work the way that they've been taught their whole life, they died and they didn't stay with the body,
Mm-hmm.
where would they be? They would be right there, perplexed, like something's wrong.
Standing in the cemetery.
Something is really wrong. I'm not with my body right now. I'm away from God. And so you can't, I don't know, maybe that's kind of off topic a little bit. But
No, not really.
but to then say that there's not a human spirit in a cemetery or a graveyard is kind of you need to open up the thought processes and the channels and actually think about things.
Right.
And and
Because
to me,
how many Baptist churches have cemeteries in there, right there where their church is, okay? Why would you bury people if they're not there? Why would you bury them? Let's just, cremate them and, throw their ashes to the wind. If that's what they believe.
well, they believe that they're one and the same until the second coming.
Well,
And I don't know, so I'm not going to knock that viewpoint. I'm just saying,
Right.
Not to knock the second coming either, but haven't we been waiting for it for quite some time now?
who knows? We may wait another.
well, yeah, but why would people waste money burying people? Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they're not really there to go, it's somebody for your family to go and see.
Well,
If I was in Michigan, I'd be at Pam's grave every day.
well, like, okay, let's look
Talking
at
to
the
her.
Jehovah's. The Jehovah's think that after you die, that, if you've done all the things that you're supposed to do, that you're going to fly up into the air, the resurrection. So you're going to come back from the dead. Okay. So
now we're going to be a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Brain.
I'm coming for you, Amy.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm like baby bug. I probably lended out my one brain cell for the day. I worked. So I don't know. That's just something that really irks me. That this is something that this person is telling people and is doing this in a public manner.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's just not thought of. I mean, if nothing else,
and that's what you believe. Okay, just say I believe this. Don't be like, oh no, that's just bullshit. You're dumb to think that. Nah, First of all, that's a very limited belief, and so that's a lot of issues with these mainstream people in the paranormal. Is that they think that they are right and everybody else is wrong.
Well, okay, so I'm that famous person So I'm going to go and I'm going to start telling, no, there's not demons in the cemetery, and everybody's going to believe me, right?
I hope so.
Then we're going to go for that.
I mean, we'll do it too. We're not fancy, but if anybody asks me, I'm gonna be like, "That's the biggest pile of crap."
It is the biggest pile of crap.
ever."
Yeah.
As I said, Raylene and I were just talking about that earlier before the show.
Really?
Weird.
That there is not, it's not demonic in the cemetery. On the outside, I'll buy it. On the inside, no.
Well, and I will even, although I share your belief, um, just to play devil's advocate.
There probably is a demon or two in the cemetery.
I'm not gonna say it's impossible for there to be a demon in there.
Right, but I'm not gonna say.
I'm gonna say it's unbelievably improbable
that it's
because
only
of
demons in a cemetery.
all the fact that it's hallowed ground, it's consecrated ground, it's there.
Okay.
The safest place to me to be is in a
Exactly. But you got to understand, okay, if you take Amy's favorite thing, serial killers, they're pretty demonic, aren't they, Amy?
Absolutely. Well,
But they get buried in cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
they are. I mean, because according to Christian belief, which is, Jesus is the one that's going, or God is the one that decides your fate.
Right.
When you pass on. So I can't imagine that in this Christian belief that God, Jesus, Mary, whoever, is going to allow demons to just be hanging out in the cemetery all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? I mean...
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And
because I'm going to tell you right now, the good spirits would be kicking those demons' asses. Uh-oh.
No, we're good. I was like, for a second, I was like...
I'm lost.
I didn't say any names.
No, but it's like I just got a message from Stan, and he was like, demons are interested in the living. They don't care about the dead.
Yeah, why are the fuck
Exactly.
are they hanging out in the cemetery? There ain't nobody.
Very good, Stan. You're right.
And I get it, and I guess if you're trying to get the people that are grieving that aren't that are weak at that point,
Yeah.
I suppose.
But not if you're in there in an empty cemetery in the middle of the night. It's not going to be only demons.
No, it's not.
Nope.
And I don't feel like demons. And I'm not, listen, demons, if you're listening, I'm not knocking you or anything. Don't come around. I believe in you. I just don't think it's quite as prevalent as people in the paranormal. Not everybody. I'm just saying certain people in the paranormal have made it out to be. We'll start with Zach Bagans. That's not who I was talking about to begin with. But
you're right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Everything is a demon. No, the fuck it's not.
Exactly.
It's not.
Well, they came across where they got the word soldier, and then went from that to people. Some people think soldiers are demons, and oh my God, a demon just tried to strangle whoever.
God Almighty.
And I'm like,
This
oh my
guy.
God,
This guy.
talk about making a stretch. And not to bring this up as far as my history in the paranormal.
But I'm going to do
But I'm going to do it anyway.
But you're going to do it anyway.
I'm going to do it.
Don't be a dick about it, though, okay?
Yeah, really. No, I rarely bring it up. But I've been doing this since the mid-'90s. So we're talking going on 30 years. And I have had two
I'm
cases.
not even that old.
I know.
Why you been doing this longer than I've been born?
I know. Isn't that weird?
It's crazy.
Oh, Amy's a
And
babe.
you look amazing for your age.
Thank you.
I mean, not that it's old and you should, but... but in those 30
You might have a white van. Watch out, Amy.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get smacked here in a second. In those 30 years, we've involved the church 3 times. 3 times. we've had to involve the church. And that's thousands of investigations. Not a new demon every week. I heard that. And so to me, yes, they're out there.
Oh yeah, they are.
But they're not. Yes, you need to be mindful of them. You need to be, you need to know what you're doing so you don't increase the chances of encountering one.
Right.
But they're
Or
not.
antagonize them.
Yeah, but they're not under or behind every tombstone.
No, they're not, and they're not involved in every paranormal investigation that you go on. They're not in every single haunted location that you go to. They're just not. It's just not.
Right.
And
And I mean, I've tried to tell people, when everything's evil. Well, there is evil out there.
absolutely,
There's good out there. The
absolutely.
living, okay?
You have to have the good to fight
There's,
the dark.
you
have
gotta
to
have the good and you gotta have the bad.
Yeah, it's the yin
And
and the yang of the universe.
evil is not demonic. There's a lot of evil people. Doesn't mean they're demonic.
I'm philosophizing.
Yeah, exactly. But
They're just evil.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're just
And if
dicks.
they were a shithead and if they were evil when they were alive,
They're evil when they're
they're
dead.
going to be evil and a dickhead when they're dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not
They're gonna be wearing that shirt Amy's wearing.
Just because
Yeah.
they're I mean, there's gonna be some dick ghosts out there. It doesn't mean they're demons. They were just grumpy old angry people in life, and they're just like still,
Yeah,
Like,
you got that old lady that used to, the ball used to end up in her yard and she wouldn't give it back to the kid.
yeah.
When she died, they probably found a house full of balls.
Yeah, well, when they did. And then, when she dies and you want her to roll a ball, watch the ball disappear. She's like, hey, balls.
Exactly.
Balls. That's another TikToker, right, guys? He's always watching somebody's like, balls. Anyway. So,
Don't be a dick.
I'm not. I'm just talking about balls. So, that doesn't mean that they're a demon. They were just a dick in life, and they're just dick when they're dead.
I mean, I myself, I'm this big prankster in life. You can bet your ass that's the way I'm gonna be in death. I'm gonna sneak up on you.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
I want to take Amy's snack.
With yourself at night.
Take Amy's snacks.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
I'm gonna wait till people are being naughty with themselves at night, and then I'm gonna attack them.
I might even show up in somebody's shower every now and again.
I'm gonna be like, "Boo! Are you over there touching yourself? Having a good time?" Ooh, yeah, that'll be me.
How you gonna kill Kevin?
All
That's
day, every
awesome.
day.
Do wet willy in their ear when they're trying to.
Hey, that happened to me in the shower
Look,
once.
I'm draining your batteries.
Damn it, this thing keeps dying.
Why does it keep dying? I just charged it for like 4 hours. Why doesn't it work?
just
And
put
be
your-
like,
Just
it
put
was
your
me.
Duracells in this thing.
It was me. Yep. So
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
and sometimes you should follow me for more tips.
Or not.
Or not.
I'm gonna write the handbook for the dearly departed. Okay, wait till they're having a little.
Or at least for the people that have the dearly departed, so they know what to watch out for.
Yeah. This is my,
Yep.
especially if it's me. So
Especially you,
hi, friends.
Barb.
Just so you know,
Barb, we need to talk.
if I go first, just know what you're in for.
Buy plug-in toys. If Amy dies
Oh,
first, buy
Jesus.
plug-in toys.
I'll just look at
You did not say plug-in toys.
Then I'll just shut your whole house down.
Yeah, really.
Lights and all?
Why is
no.
the lights flickering?
No. It must be a demon. Nope, it's just Amy.
Yeah, it's a demon. Ain't near the cemetery.
She's in a mood, but I have ADD, and I'll probably still have ADD as it goes too. So I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna shut your power off," and nope.
And chase that squirrel over there.
I'm gonna knock on the wall. Hold on. I forgot to do something. Hold on. Oh yeah, your toy. Hold on, let me turn that back on just for a second, and then we'll turn it off again. But hold on, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do all the things. The ADD ghosts.
They find you like trapped in a closet.
I've been in there for like days. There's been this noise coming out of the closet for days, and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, it's me, and I forgot how to get out. I forgot.
You can go through doors.
Not me. I'm gonna be like, I forgot I could do that. And here I am, stuck in the closet, like most of my life.
That's a hell of a no, being dead and being stuck in the closet, Amy.
Yeah.
Listen, speaking of being stuck in the closet, and this isn't really that, but
Oh boy, here we go.
so I stopped off at Walgreens today to get shampoo. Okay, random. Nobody needs to know, but I bought shampoo. It was great. Anyway, so I went in there, and as I'm checking out, so there's two people that I see that work there. And one guy is a talking guy, right? And he wants to talk for like 4 hours. And I'm like, listen, I do not have time for the talking guy today because I was trying to get home.
I gotta go wash my head.
I didn't. I'd already done that, but I had to get more. But so I'm on my way home. Anyway, so I'm in there, and I was like, and then there's this one lady. I did not like this one lady. I think she's a real bitch. And if she watches my show, I hope she does, because you know what? You need to change your attitude. It sucks. And if you're dealing with people that are sick, which I wasn't sick, I'm just rude. And I am sweet as pie to you, but the minute you come off to me like that, like she has, I'm like, I'm gonna treat you the same way every time I see you. You're dead to me. So not really, I'm just being a dick. But no, she's just rude, so I'm just not nice. I'm just not nice to her anymore because she's not nice to me. So I'm just not nice to her anymore. Anyway, so I get the talking guy. I was like, damn. So he starts to talk, and he talks about he's a gamer. And he starts to talk about, I don't know if Barbara's still listening, but Murdoch or something. And it sounds like some sort of, I don't know. It sounds like some sort of gaming or some sort of, I don't know.
Madden.
I don't know anything about. And he's talking about all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And he looks down. And what you see right now is exactly how I walked into the store. And he says to me, he goes, oh, I should make comments. I wish Barbara was listening. But I should make comments, because she was on the phone with me, so she heard the whole thing go down. And he said, I was going to make comments and, like, ask about, like, are you, like, a gay, when I see rainbow things, that's how it went. When I see rainbows, I question, are you, like, a real, and I watched his face, and he said something like, a real rainbow, or just a supporter, and I went, okay, Amy. Okay, Amy. Today, we're going to try to, So I know that my face probably told him that he was in some sort of danger. Because he started to backtrack a little bit.
Danger.
I think
Danger, Will Smith. Danger.
Oh, she doesn't. This one. And I said, and he just kept saying like dumb stuff, and I went, "Oh no, I'm gay, like super gay, like the gayest." And he looked at me like, he goes, "Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't trying to offend you." What did he think? This is what I'm wearing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is what I guess sent him a question. On my purse is a very tiny little rainbow clip-on. So I know that wasn't what? caught him. It was this because I'm getting my stuff out of my purse to like put my card, whatever, you know. So he sees this, and I just thought, you know what? You're gonna say that to the wrong person, and they're not gonna be as friendly and fun as me. And I wasn't really friendly or fun, but I did go. I was like, oh no, that's when I said, nope, gay, real gay. I'm a real gay. Gay, gay, gay. And he was like, and then I saw a lady kind of coming around the corner who worked there. And she probably listened to the whole damn thing go down. And she's the lady that I don't like, so she probably was like, oh no, I'm glad you offended her. But, you know, I was just like, things we shouldn't really say. I should have been like, oh, you know what? You look like one of those gamer boys. And then I said
I
something.
bet you don't make a lot of money and you ain't got a lot of quarters.
Yeah. But I didn't.
How many followers do you got?
Growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have said that. And he was like, well, I was telling the lady before you. And I heard him talking to her, so I knew he was there before I even got up to the counter. And I was like, gonna avoid him and get the rude lady and be perfectly fine with my day. And then he was like, oh no, ma'am, I got you. And I was like, shit. Because I had heard him telling this lady that was at the photo counter that her name was a bad character in one of the games that he plays. And I was like,
What was her name? Zelda?
no, and it was something like, I wish I could remember now. I should, but Barbara might, but I wish I could remember the things that he was saying, and I was just like, do I look like I give a shit?
No, you don't look like you give a shit.
And if you see people with rainbow anything, and it doesn't mean they're gay. Some people like rainbow.
They just like the rainbow.
They think they're pretty. But again,
what the hell's he doing when somebody buys a package of Skittles?
Oh, you must be gay. I should
Casey
make
must
some
be.
comments. And then I was like thinking, like, was he gonna go into some political bullshit with me, or like, what was about to happen? Like, I just ended it. I just said, gay. Gay.
Next time, if
Real
he's
gay.
at the
I
counter,
said, real gay. This isn't fake gay. This is
yeah, get your pack
living
of
my gay
Skittles
life.
next time.
Well, you know, the Skittles for Pride were all gray, right?
Huh?
The Skittles that they made just this past month, Pride Month, were gray.
How does that work?
Because of all the colors. And they had people, different lesbian or gay people designing the bags. Not all of them. I mean, you could still get regular Skittles for all the homophobes, but I'm sorry, you could still get the rainbow colored Skittles if you were a homophobe. You didn't have to get the
Wait,
gray
you
ones.
apologized and then said the same thing?
No, I just changed what I'm saying is like you can get the rainbow colored ones if you're a homophobe.
Or the gray ones?
Or by the gray ones that were made by the homosexuals. So, you know, here's your choice. Have a nice day.
Wow.
You know, and I'm not like pushing that on anybody. Like, I don't think that you don't have to like everybody. And, you know, I'm not going to be offended. But just don't make comments, especially if you're working behind the counter at a major retailer. Like Walgreens.
Well, you know, some of these retailers, they're not people. I mean, people persons.
And usually he's a decent dude. He talks way too much. Like, I just want to pay for my shit and get out, right? Buy my Red Bull, whatever I'm doing, and I just want to get it and go. Like, I was trying to go because I was trying to get home, and then I had to hear the gay talk, and then had to like announce. I had to come out of the closet to everybody at the fucking counter at the goddamn Walgreens. Is what I felt like. And only to, like, as in defense of myself. I don't know, but I, like, everybody, like, Hey everybody, attention Walgreens shoppers on the
Attention,
Marietta
Walgreens
Square
shoppers.
on the corner of the North Loop and
I
Wow.
am Amy,
I am Amy and I
and I am
am
gayer than
gay.
gay than super gay.
Real gay, super gay, engaged to a woman, gay. Okay? Gay. But no, I mean that's what I felt like and I was like but you know what? I don't care. Like those are I wanted to put him in a place where he realized don't be saying that to everybody because you could make the wrong person angry who isn't going to take it as nice as me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
They might be carrying a gun.
this isn't even the wrong person to make angry. And look at this. So imagine how bad it would be with the
Yeah,
wrong
and
person.
you want to
Right.
know what the ironic part of the story was?
Imagine you if you had hit me on the wrong day at the
Yeah.
wrong time. I would have gone, and that would
Prior
have
to her
played into my
telling the
other
story, Kevin,
personality.
right? She was talking about being a ghost and locked in the closet.
I know
She's out.
that's what led me to the story of I'm like, hold on, I had to come
I
out
came out of the closet at Walgreens.
at Walgreens
Okay.
to all the patrons.
Well,
and they were all like,
my takeaway from
good
this
to know.
is you don't have to worry about getting stuck in the closet.
Next time
Exactly.
next
That's
time
how I feel.
Amy orders any photos, she's gay. And if you couldn't tell by the pictures, gay. You should be able to tell. Pictures of like me and Barbara that I'm trying to like do something with, you know. So they look pretty gay. Gay. Anyway,
Yeah.
so let's move away from gay, because that was last month. Gay month.
No biggie.
And
Yep.
I'm not being offensive.
So speaking of last
Gay?
month,
Oh.
we haven't done a show since I did the Battleship with Stan, have we?
No. Well, I haven't anyway.
Sure?
I don't think we have.
I think we have.
No, you haven't. Well, I
I
haven't.
don't think TJ was there, but I think
You guys did a show. I wasn't there,
Or maybe we have.
but I didn't get to
Yeah,
see the
we
video.
we did.
And because I was talking to them about how I could get them the footage I shot of the battleship.
Right. So we did.
Wait a minute. You had some guess that I wasn't there for.
Yeah, and that fell through, and yeah, I think we did.
We were just winging it.
Yeah, we were winging it. But yeah, I shot some aerial footage of the battleship that just
Did
turned
you?
out
The USS
really-
North Carolina, which I did pass on my way home.
It's gorgeous. But and Stan,
Oh yeah, I got pictures of that.
Stan, that was an amazing investigation, and I appreciate what you did with us on that investigation. And yeah, it was a really good investigation. I really enjoyed it. But I've sent the footage. It's like 2 minutes of the actual overhead of the battleship, and so Stan's going to put that on
Oh, look at that.
On TV?
right there.
Oh.
And so that's the USS North Carolina. We got there around 6, and that looks really good. I'm glad it's that clear.
Then I need him to post my picture.
Yeah, that's awesome. See, now I have some footage of that. Somebody sent me with spirits up by those guns.
Yep, I got full permission to do an overhead or a aerial photography of it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, if somebody hasn't had the opportunity to investigate there, it's an affordable place to investigate. It's unbelievable. This is my second time there, and we had activity twice on the ship. And yeah, but that's the footage that I took of the battleship that I wanted to make sure.
That's awesome. Looks good, guys.
So
I don't have any pictures like that.
So have you been down? Like, I mean, if you haven't done the North Carolina, have you, TJ?
No, I haven't. I had back when Angel and I first started Silent Whispers,
Mm-hmm.
we had a friend that lived in North Carolina, and she went on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and she got a picture of what looked like an apparition next to those guns in the front of the boat.
Oh
I
yeah.
still have that. I'm gonna have to pull that up and put it on my website or something. Maybe next week I can pull it up.
Yeah. But absolutely loved
Because I
that.
mean, it's standing right by those guns in the front.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty awesome looking.
So
Oh Lord, what's Amy doing?
I'm looking for.
Yeah, right there by those guns, right there. I
yeah,
think it's that same picture.
but with an apparition.
Yeah, but there's like it looks like an apparition standing by the gun.
Yeah, one of the cool things is when I did it, and what's weird is I did it. I think 15 years to the week earlier. I did it on the 18th of June with my dad and Historic Ghost. And then I did it on the 22nd of June with my son. And I
Hmm.
got at one point in the bridge, there's the foil ahead, full steam ahead thing like you see in all the movies where they go ching ching ching
Yep.
ching ching. And I have a picture of my dad with his hand on that, standing at the and so we got Chandler over there and got him holding it the same way. So I have a picture of both of them.
Do you have a picture of yourself doing it?
No,
Why
I gotta
didn't
go
your
back a
son
third
do
time.
one? Okay.
So we'll do that
I
one.
realized today when I was working on my website this morning that Silent Whispers Paranormal Society has been around 16 years this month.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. In November for us, it will be November of this year because I started Historic Ghost in 2004. So
Yep.
yeah,
So,
this year will be 20 years of Historic Ghost, which just blows my
yep.
mind.
Just 4 years longer than us.
Yeah.
I do have a new trainee.
Do you?
Anybody want to take a guess?
You're probably looking that direction.
Possibly.
Yay!
Yeah, that's awesome.
We'll convert these people.
Yep.
All right.
She's a paranormal investigator in training.
Perfect. Welcome.
Yep, that's
Look
awesome.
at that.
Are you looking at those pictures I just sent you?
No, not me.
Okay. So this is one of them. Do you see that?
I do see that.
I'm trying to figure out what that blue streak is.
She's looking at the
So
same
we're
one.
looking at the same picture. Like I'm showing him the ones I just.
I think the blue lady might be around you guys if you were up here.
You have long hair.
I do have long hair.
Oh no, it was from there. It looks like that's part of
Oh,
it.
I see. Okay.
So what is that, Amy?
Oh. It's in two pictures.
Yeah. And
Almost looks like a dome around them.
This is
Yeah.
like the next picture. Like we moved together. It's silly. But you don't see that light again because I requested
I
this
would have
picture
left
because I'm
there
such a
too.
weirdo.
Did you send both of those with the next blue streak in
I
it to her?
didn't. The next one I sent her. Yeah, I sent her.
Did you
these
see
two.
both
She
of them?
said-
The one with the dome
The
and then
rainbow.
Yeah.
The line through. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, what the hell?
And all these were taken, in the same place. Like nothing was.
I think that's a demon in the cemetery.
You're probably right. Okay, remember that thing I just showed you? The Schitt's Creek.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, that's Amy. I'm sorry.
So if I wasn't going that a little bit far, I most certainly am now.
Sorry. Sidebar.
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 I can't show that picture right now.
You can't show me that picture?
What is that? Oh, that's that thing on my thing. I was like, what is that thing? Is that a bug? It's not.
No, but it looked like it was on Kevin's head earlier.
What?
Move over. Move over. The other way. No, Amy. There you go. Sit up straight, Kevin. It would look like it was sitting right on top of you.
I'm like, what? We're sitting up?
What is that thing?
It's a flattened bottle.
Okay, it is a bottle. It looked like it was sitting on your head, Kevin.
Yeah, that one's blue. The one over here is green. There's one on each window.
There you go.
Yeah, it's touching your head.
I'm an Oompa Loompa.
This is your unicorn horn. Listen, here's something that's a total sidebar.
I can't even say.
I don't know. Is he gonna forget it?
We went to this really cool like garden place, and it's like also a bar and a coffee shop, and you can buy plants, and there's an alpaca there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's an alpaca there, and chickens, and a goat, and a cat. And we all know that I love cats, right? And it was an orange cat. So I was like, I'm sure it was a male, just because.
Like baby bug.
They're usually males. So I'm like petting it, loving it. It bit the shit. It was like it was at home again. I was like, the fuck? Barbara's like, I told you stop petting that cat. I was like, oh, I need a drink now. But it's the coolest place there. Like, if you're in that area, just let me know. I'll give you some recommendations of places to go.
Yeah. To be honest, Raylene's one cat, Noah. He's yellow like baby bug.
Oh, they have
And
personality. I'm sorry. Now, is Baby Bug sharing her brain cell with your cat now? Because
that's Raylene.
They have like one. Okay, well maybe Baby Bug has.
It bit my toe the other morning.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, Baby Bug may have passed that. And Baby Bug's like,
Yeah.
I was looking for.
And when I didn't get up from biting my toe, it pounced on my leg and its claws went into my leg.
Really?
I got up after that.
The lunches are feisty. They are feisty.
Oh, they are.
I took a picture of him before he bit me. Here he is. You can't really tell in here, can you? There he is.
Oh yeah, I guess to him he kind of looks like Noah.
Yeah, he bit the shit out of me. And then as we all know, I have this interesting hair, and so my lovely fiance, who has now gone to bed, said, "Oh look, it's your sister." Can you see?
Oh my God.
There's the llama laying down in the background. Yeah. Yeah. But they do make these like really fancy drinks.
Wow.
This was a sweet tea bourbon. It was Bogue Sound bourbon, which I gave you that bottle. Mint, fresh lemon juice, and tea, and then you could try it with tea or raspberry. Peach or raspberry, and I had peach. So this is how pretty it looked when it came out. Look at it.
Oh, look at that. It's pretty.
So my fiance goes, I want my drink without all that potpourri on the top.
I wouldn't want potpourri on my drink either.
No.
Just give me the drink.
Please.
So she had ordered first. She's like, yeah, I don't want to get that potpourri on my drink. And then so she asked me what I wanted, and I told her, and she was like, are you good with that? I'm like, yeah, I'm good with all the potpourri. I was like, you can put her potpourri on mine. Like, I'll take all of it. Because it was just like dried flowers and lemons. But the best part is that we moved into another area. And it has all these really cool, there's like a koi pond area and a farm. I mean, it's really cool. And I went in there and I started to taste some of said potpourri.
Really? What's that?
It's just to make it look pretty, okay? It's all edible, but this was like this purse made out of living thing. It was the coolest place
So it's
ever.
like a living.
Look at this
Oh,
room.
it's not one you'd carry.
This is a room. No, but this room was all plants.
Show that purse.
The
That's
purse.
weird. Yeah.
Okay, so this is like succulents and like
Oh.
moss.
They made a potpourri too?
It's made of succulents and moss. It's beautiful. It's like this living sculpture. But like this room had like the most amazing like living plants.
Oh, look
inside.
at that.
It was so cool. It was like, and you could sit and like, I guess you can also like do weddings and stuff there if you want to.
Well, there you go. You can do your wedding there.
It was like a greenhouse, but like you could see like the greenhouse part of it. But it had chandeliers. It was so pretty. Like this is how retarded we are. Yeah. But see, it had like this whole area with these hanging plants and these big leaves and this like, there's that mean cat.
Back to the mean cat.
There's that mean cat. I just wanted to love him. I just wanted to love him, and he didn't want to love me, and it was very sad.
Yeah, those yellow cats can be mean, can't they?
I have one who has one brain cell most of the time, and some days she lends it out, and then we're all fucked. And then she does some shit like,
Gets lost in the cupboard.
yeah, there's that, or decides to
She got lost in the cupboard.
sleep in the litter box, or
Yes.
she goes into the laundry room and climbs up on top of paint cans and sleeps on top of them. Yeah.
You know, I had a cat down in
days,
Florida that
we
would
have
sleep
bad
on an
days.
open door.
Huh?
I had a cat in Florida that would sleep on an open door. You know, the door, top of the door is like this big, and she'd sleep up there.
Really?
On top of the door?
Hmm. I don't know how the hell she stayed up there, but
Very careful.
she did.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
They're good.
We did it.
I can't see.
Oh, you drank the whole thing. What's that?
Yeah, we
Success. Where'd my shot glass go?
Put it over there. You want another shot?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Amy said, yes, I do.
Why not? Go big or go home.
Yeah.
I looked for my shot glass. I was going to drain it, but it wasn't there. Uh-oh, where'd Amy go?
Turn on the lights out in the driveway.
Oh, you got. What the hell is that? My shot glass door. Yeah, mine don't look like that.
What? I guess you're going home with him?
They're rainbow boobs.
Rainbow boobs.
Holy crap.
And it's apparently cold.
What is? Oh.
It's cold.
My
Yeah.
shot glass?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got nippies.
And it's got little nippies. Yeah, I picked it up and I was like, I feel nipples. Sorry, TJ.
I just picked it up and I felt nipples. Famous last words.
I've had a few pickups. Forget it.
Every time.
Every time it'll get you in trouble.
Every time I get a pickup.
Nipples.
Nipples.
Nipples. So, okay, here's something I do want to touch on just a second. Is that
We got strap-on nipples over here.
Ah.
That's still a major thing, Amy.
We started a trend.
Everybody talks about strap-on nipples.
strap-on nipples. I know. I mean, yeah.
Why not?
You started
Do
that.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So there's been
Google it.
quite a little bit of scandal recently
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
with the Conjuring house.
Oh.
Ah, yes, there has.
The Conjuring house
The house,
that the movie Conjuring was done about.
correct, and I believe they are calling it the Conjuring house, right? I think that's the name of it now.
I think they are calling it that.
Yeah. Well, the owner or so. I'm sorry, I have the loudest child in town who just pulled in. And I guess he's bought a new trailer. Okay.
Bought a new who?
Trailer. So they released this. I'm just gonna have to read from it.
She's gonna Google it.
Well, I read it and I know I sent it to you, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Who you
so
waving at, Kevin?
Zach.
I think he just needs to be able to turn around.
Yeah. He needed my car keys so he can move my car.
Hi, Zach.
Here,
He's back outside again.
Oh.
it's gone.
It's gone?
It's gone. Damn it! I should have screenshot it.
You should have screenshotted it. So try to tell us about it.
It may be. Wonder if the...
I don't know that it would save it if I because
So it's about the Conjuring.
it is and
Oh, did you see that?
it's gone. They got too much shit about it. But it was just ugly, and it was to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't really give a shit if I ever go there. If that's the way that the owners are going to speak about the people that are coming to visit there. Why didn't I screenshot it?
God, and if I could have screenshotted it before, because it brought it up right.
And I know.
Well, what were they saying?
But if you can't pull it up, I can't. Nobody can pull it up. It's gone. They deleted it because they realized the backlash they were getting from it. And I'm trying to.
So what'd they say anyway, Amy?
Just basically just slamming the people that have been there and the people that go there, and then like different who else posted something about it?
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, one of my friends on Facebook went there and did an investigation.
How long ago?
Jason, it was last year because it aired on TV.
I think they've had a new.
I can't think of what his name is right offhand. I can see him. He's got dark hair and glasses. I got too many friends.
God, I can't get it back up. Nope.
No, I don't
I
think.
can't remember you. Yeah.
But there was a lot of.
I didn't say nothing.
What's bad is as soon as I said that, I was like, shit.
Amy didn't say.
No, she's over here. You can tell she's like dying to, but.
Blue pill. All I'm going to say, blue pill.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I didn't say it, Amy. He did.
Where didn't I post it on?
Oh. Hey, Crossover Paranormal Society. How you doing?
Didn't I post it on?
If you posted it, it probably disappeared.
Yeah, I think it probably. Yeah, because this is a new link where I say, you see my post on Wicked Paranormal, and it says this is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And then
There's nothing there.
it's a completely different video. It's a completely different video. It's like a video and not a
And now I'm going to go look.
That was too much damn screaming. But yeah, that's not the video that I posted because
I was going to say, who you guys
I
screaming,
honestly
Amy?
couldn't follow what was actually trying to be said in that whole post.
it was just this
Because it
ridiculous.
looked like it was
somebody
slamming.
just went "Ugh," and threw up all this bullshit.
Yeah, it looked like someone slamming people that had come to the house. It looked like it was slamming people that worked in the house.
Mm-hmm. And people that might come to the house.
And I was like, I can't this? It's like pissed off verbal diarrhea, where you you couldn't.
No, and apparently they realized what they had done because everybody's like, you're going to lose your business
They've removed
if
it
this
now.
is how you're going to talk. And then it went into it's ridiculously overpriced. It's a lot.
Really?
Yeah. And then so you're going to pay all this money for people to talk a bunch of shit about you? Nah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I know.
I'm good. I'll
And
go
they
investigate a puddle before I'm gonna do that.
yeah.
So I'm just not about that life.
Well, I've got a setup with the barmaids or bartenders, should I say, at the Stark House. I have to take two different sets of, girls out because, there's four of them. I can't take all the bartenders at once on a ghost hunt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm going to take two and then I'm going to take two more.
Yeah, somebody's got to
Got to
tend the
leave
bar.
somebody to tend the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. It said something about new ownership.
That is the new owners. They're the last ones that bought it in the last, I don't know, 6 months or so. I think it's been.
Oh, another set of owners?
This is the newest ones that talked all
I
that
didn't think
shit.
they were been there that long, have they?
Well, I don't
I
know.
mean,
There was a lot of the F word and all this in all the commentary. It was like the F word, which, listen, we all know I drop the F word quite frequently, but I do not post that on our Wikipedia.
see, I thought somebody else bought it a year ago.
Typically not on my own page, but sometimes. So it was tacky, it was tasteless, it was disgusting. It was like you're basically shitting all over the people that want to come to your location, which
That are making you popular.
apparently your money maker. So
Right.
so they quickly choked all that back. But the comments that were on there came from like Dave Tango. I mean, like people that have been around and out.
Yeah, Dave Tango from Ghost Hunters.
Right, for a long time. The people that Tim Shaw, all these people were
Yep.
commenting, and it was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, why would you just single-handedly just flush your business right down the toilet? Because
Exactly.
even though you've deleted that, there are people that I'm sure have screenshot it, and there are people that, like me, like Kevin, who remember how it went. And you know what? I would rather spend my money, my hard-earned money, somewhere else where people are going to be respectful of me and other investigators that come before, that come after. Like, and here you are, just like, these idiots. Basically, is like what you were saying, and it was disgusting. It was just disgusting, and so I can't. And it's just like when Waverly went.
Do all their shit.
Yeah, I was like, no, I will keep my money here
Until
Right.
until it's under the correct ownership. Same, and now Waverly is back to its owner, and so we'll see about the Conjuring House.
Well, yeah, now like I said, it seems like last year or the year before that there was a new owner of the Conjuring House. Now it sounds like they sold it again.
Yeah, it's had two since it's become a paranormal, since it left a private.
Right.
Wow.
Private resident.
I made a new word. Until it wasn't under private ownership anymore. As people living there. Now it's as a
Yeah.
business. But if this is the way these people are running their business, good luck.
Right. I wouldn't go there.
no.
No, not when we all heard. And yeah, so it's gone from the page, but it's still left a stain, You know?
You've seen it, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We know how you actually felt at that
It
point.
did its damage with some people.
Absolutely. And good luck to them on the comeback from that.
Right,
I'm sure
because
there are people that have already reserved. Will you stop?
yeah, well, the thing is, Amy, it may be gone, but I guarantee you, someone out there recorded what they were seeing, and it's
Yeah.
going to pop up again.
Oh yeah. There's a screenshot or 10 out there at least
Yep,
of people
exactly.
that
Amy
I
just
sent it
wasn't one
at
of
the
them, Kathy.
time. No, it wasn't
Yeah.
me. I was working too quickly to pass it on to everybody else to see. I know I sent it to like to Shannon and Jason, Mary, and I sent it to a few people. So and I think I posted it on his private page, but I mean I posted because I think people should see that. Don't go spend your
Right.
money. Don't give these shitty ass people your money. The people that are going to talk about you like this and about everybody else in the community.
Right.
Why did you even decide to do this?
Mhm.
You know, why? For money? Well, you just flush that down the toilet.
Yeah,
Better
really.
put that motherfucker up for sale now, because you're about to
Sell it to somebody else.
not pay your mortgage. Like, how you gonna pay your mortgage now? Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
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 So, anyways, that's how I wanted to bring that up because that was something that's been kind of out and about in the on the interwebs, you know that, and then of course Trump.
Oh yeah. Now see, that's what I wanted. That was another thing I wanted to say tonight, guys. You know, we all have a different opinion, right? And it does not matter if we agree or disagree, because that's part of being who we are.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, we're allowed to do that. But you know, I may not agree I with somebody, but I'm not going to go out and shoot them
No?
because opinions are like assholes. We all got one,
Mhm.
No. And then
and
you
there's
know
the reason we came to America was to get away from people that wanted us to be just like them.
Mhm.
right.
Okay, so you may have your opinion, I may have my opinion. That was what America was built on.
Right.
Doesn't mean you go around shooting everybody
No.
Oh, yeah.
And it
'cause you don't
doesn't
like 'em.
mean that just because you don't like this particular political candidate that you should be promoting or encouraging and saluting and clapping for someone to take a shot at the president.
Exactly,
Mhm.
It's very
exactly.
distasteful, and it shows actually who
Because
you are as a person. Because don't think that if the roles were reversed, that people wouldn't come after the MAGAs because they're all they're oh, why are you guys being so happy? Why are you so happy? And all the jokes and stuff about him having to put a maxi pad on his ear. That guy is 6'5". So it just so happened, had he been a little shorter,
he'd have been dead had he not turned his head.
correct. But in
But
reality of
where
things,
everybody's talking about him,
but if something happens to that man, it's not going to be pretty.
no. But
Just
the thing
gonna
is, it's not just about him. The real hero that day was the man that died. He
the
threw
firefighter,
himself in front of his wife and
his
children.
babies. Yeah.
Yep. Former
Okay?
fire chief.
So the
He
people that
did
are
what
saying,
all family people want to do.
but all these people are saying that it was staged. Okay,
No,
so
it wasn't staged.
tell that to the family of the man who lost his life.
Exactly.
Protecting his family that day. What do you mean it
You're
was
not going to
staged?
stage a 300-yard shot to hit somebody's ear where if you miss by the width of a quarter, you're going to kill somebody?
Exactly.
When people the marksmen pride themselves on being able to hit a quarter at 100 yards.
Exactly.
And so at 300 yards, you're going to stage something where the width of a quarter from the corner of his ear would have killed him. There's no way that was staged.
It wasn't fucking
No,
staged. If it was staged, that firefighter wouldn't have lost his life that day.
no. And the problem, everybody's like,
The shooter wouldn't have
you know,
lost his life that day.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Secret Service let a lot of people down that day.
They absolutely
Trump
did,
being one
because
of
there
them.
were people in the audience that said there is a man on the roof and nobody did anything. And the guy that shot the shooter told them, I have him in my sights. He has
But
a
he didn't
gun."
shoot him.
And they didn't give him the right or
They
whatever.
told him not to shoot.
Yes.
Do you know what it sounds like to me? I'm sorry. History tends to repeat itself. But and I was just a baby when John F. Kennedy died. But the exact same thing. The guy that shot him got killed too, so he couldn't talk. Who set you up to do that?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
This was a
They
20
took
year
out
old
the
kid.
person.
Mm-hmm.
I did find a video that was on TikTok that he was in some commercial for.
BlackRock.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, huh.
Yeah. But yeah, and I mean, we're never going to know everything.
No, we're not.
And
I am a huge conspiracy theorist for sure. But do I think that was staged? Absolutely not. And am I
It
saying
wasn't
that
staged.
because no. Mm-mm. No. And the fact that the other side is, and I'm obviously we're not a political show, and I don't like to talk politics or religion, but however,
And we talked both tonight.
we have to stop closing our eyes to the state of the man that is our president right now. Why are we all just covering it up and we're going to let him run for 4 more years? Are you kidding me? Or are you kidding me? This man.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to tell you.
Make
I'm
a
gonna,
coherent
I
sentence.
don't,
We are the laughing
uh,
stock of the
Amy, I don't like to
world.
talk politics either. But if the man wins, remember the 25th Amendment that they messed with back 4 years ago? Carmela's going to be president, or whatever the hell her name is.
And what the hell does she know about politics?
Because she's the only one. Oh, well, she knows how to sleep her way up there. But I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
And he was like, you know what? You're soft. Let me.
smell your hair.
I'm like, what a fucking
Kevin, she's smelling your curly hair.
Yeah.
guy. It's so weird. Like, I've just watched all these things, and like, we can't pretend that this guy is coherent enough to run another 4 years. He is absolutely.
And she ain't coherent enough to be president.
He's not coherent enough to drive himself to the grocery store.
They have to show him how to get off stage. Come this way.
I mean, he walks like a zombie. Bless him. He's got his little arms out like this, like he is the Walking Dead. What? And we're all supposed to be like, oh, he's fine. He's just been.
So, folks, if we're not here next week, you know why.
Yeah, really.
I know,
been
because
shut
we
down.
just pissed everybody off. I don't know. I think Trump said it the best. Is that he was like, I don't know what he just said, and I don't think he does either. And he hit that right. Ding ding. Yeah, because that man spewed out a bunch of stuff that made no sense, and then they want the rebuttal from Trump, and he was like, "What the? What were we even talking about?" Like, he went from like, and I don't want to be ugly because obviously the
Don't
man
be a
has-
dick.
I'm trying not to be, and obviously the man has some sort of dementia. Okay.
Yes,
and
he
that
does.
makes me very sad because that is a terrible disease. It is a terrible, awful thing to have. But the fact that we are just trying to pull the wool over. I say we. It's not me. The wool ain't over my
Not
eyes.
me
But
either.
the fact that the universe or the government is trying to pull this over everybody's eyes, like, let's just pretend that he's fine. He's not fine, y'all. He ain't. And if something happens to him, then she's going to be in charge. And she doesn't know anything about what's going on.
She only knows how to sleep her way to the top.
And she ended with That's good. Okay, you know what? It's been great, y'all. For the past few years, I love
Kevin left.
Terry. We may not see him again. No, but I mean, we really, I just can't pretend like the rest of people are doing. It's like, oh no, he's just sick.
What's worse is his family is allowing it.
They are, and that's very sad to me. Never ever would I ever let my wife ever. Really, I don't want my wife, my husband, whatever but to let them go out there, best friend, sister, cousin, brother, parent. Why?
It's wrong.
It's shameful that his family is allowing
Yes, it is.
that to happen to him because he's like this puppet. There's like and they're just pulling the puppet strings. That must be somebody you know.
I don't see what to say.
It's somebody Kevin knows, obviously. Who are you? How do you know Kevin? And why do you think he would make a good president? I have questions.
You're back again?
Snack. Okay, well, yeah.
Snack.
Who is that? Do you know?
I have no
really?
idea.
You
who
really
that is.
don't?
No.
Well,
I vote Kevin for president.
why not me?
I got the beard.
Or me. What's wrong with me?
Beard.
Is it the beard? We'll grow one tomorrow, Amy.
Because I'm not
Just a random
convicted
passerby
felon or a
because-
sleepy old man.
Well, I'm not either. So why not me? Because I'm a girl.
I had to bail you out.
I'm not saying it yet, so what to say?
This guy.
Oh.
He's a fucking comedian. Yeah, but again, read the words. Nope. Oh.
No.
Oh. So, well, thank you. I got my first vote.
Vote for me.
It's okay. I ran for president back
like
before.
vice president?
Yeah. You can be vice president.
Hey.
It's
What?
fine. I'll be secretly.
My chopped liver.
No, we can make you in charge of
Snacks.
Now that's your job, Amy.
Well, I can't do that if I'm busy being the vice president.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I being called? I am not a convicted felon. And I'm not a sleepy old man either.
Me either.
I don't know who this person is, but it's probably Sleepy Joe himself.
Oh. But no, I don't know that Sleepy Joe would
Now I'm
be
offended.
vice president. He might have picked Kevin. Maybe he smells better.
Maybe he thinks Kevin's cute.
Hey, don't knock my
What?
voting populace.
I'm making that face.
Are you?
I probably made that face at that Walgreens guy today. He probably went down just like that.
Oh, look at this. Kevin is very cute. Can't be denied.
Oh, hell. This is somebody that knows you.
It's got to be.
This is somebody you went on a date with. Is that...
TJ always looks like she's about to cause trouble.
Yeah.
That's my kid. Look at that shit.
I know that's your kid. Hey, girl. Hey.
Go to bed. You're grounded.
54. She's too old
She's grounded.
to go to bed or be
She's
grounded.
grounded.
I can ground her.
You can. That's
She's
cute.
still my kid, yes.
You can say that.
Go to bed.
It's just a listen. Yeah, see, she said no.
And I'm not even home, so.
I got you, girl.
Oh, Jesus.
See?
Hey, girl, hey.
You can't see
Yeah.
she hey girl hate me, and you can't ground her anymore.
Yes, I can. Oh, Raylene, ground Kayla.
She can't. She's an adult. She can ground herself.
Raylene, message her and tell her she's grounded. Raylene's walking away.
Kayla, you're not grounded.
Yes, you're right.
You're an ambassador to Russia.
What?
There you go.
I have to pee.
All right, go.
Uh-oh.
My fellow.
Well, how about she? I guess I'm intimidating.
Yeah, we're gonna make you ambassador to Russia.
There you go.
So that beer bottle.
I'll make them all stop fighting.
Yeah.
Let's not fight, let's make love. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Is that how that goes?
What? Make love, not war, maybe?
I was saying, well, whatever.
Yeah, well, why not? Go to the corner.
Yep. Who's telling me to go to Kayla, don't tell me to go to the corner. You're grounded. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. It is let's make love, not war.
Yeah. Yep. So we got like 4 minutes.
Yep. Where the hell did Amy go? She ran away?
Well, now that we don't have breaks at like 10 or at 9, yeah. She struggles. So,
Oh, she had to run to the bathroom. Yes, I'm echoing, Kayla. Don't ask me why.
Super exciting happened.
You feel better, Amy?
I'm great. Hold on, I'm just getting my vape over here. I'm shutting the blinds.
we got like 3 minutes.
Oh, well, it has been a lovely time with everyone.
It has been lovely. We talked about demons, and then we talked politics, which was more demons.
More demons.
We had some gay talk.
We talked religion.
We did talk religion. So we hit all the things that we shouldn't talk about.
We hit all the no-nos.
Yeah.
We talked gay, politics, religion, and demons.
Yeah.
Well, and Kevin being cute.
Like a great show.
And me being president.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about you being president anymore.
What I got it. I got this.
Amy'd make a hot vice president.
I am going to be the vice president.
You're going to be a hot vice president.
Yeah.
Not Kamala.
Yeah, not her.
She's not hot.
We'll see.
You've got my vote, Kevin. Peace out. We need to know who you are. Show yourself.
Show yourself. Turn on your
Maybe
camera.
not so much. Do not ask for certain things, Amy.
I feel like Zach Bagans right now. I'm like, show yourself.
Probably is Zach Bagans.
Come at me, bro. Who are you? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not normally so aggressive.
Yes, you are.
Did you just make a snicker?
No, I sneezed but held it in.
Good save.
I think you're full of shit.
Then we get off stage.
Yeah, you just wait as you mummy walk out there. I'm gonna kick you down. Okay, so it has been a lovely night with you two.
Awesome.
And you.
And you.
You.
There's a song about that, right?
Oh, and her.
And you. Is that like Sound of Music?
Been awesome.
Why?
Wow, really?
Oh, he said, hold on.
Good night.
A dear female dear.
Oh, Lord, they're singing.
It's really bad.
I better drink the rest of my moonshine.
Yeah, you should. I don't.
Really?
I have nothing.
We went through this whole thing and you just finished yours.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your second though? I'll give you that.
Probably
Yep. Well, really, it was a triple.
two.
No,
Yeah.
Sometimes three.
Good night, Katie.
Two.
sometimes.
Well, y'all have a lovely evening. I hope
You
have
too.
a lovely evening, and I hope you,
Just
Mr.
remember,
President.
a vote for Kevin is a vote for something.
Me.
Peace.
I'm not a crook.
I feel like we just gave the Jeep wave. We're like,
I thought you said Jeep. Jeep. When I had a Jeep, I'd be like, Jeep.
as long as you're driving with you.
I went driving like this though.
Good night, kids. Sleep tight.
We love you.
Love
Good
you.
night.
Good night.
Oh, that was
guys.
Raylene.